Even though I love Fantastic Four, and this movie sits right outside my top 5 MCU movies of all time, by the way.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
That's right.
That's crazy.
This film was good, but the team is not. This film is good, but the IP is not. People are done with Fantastic Four scene. They had 4 tries. They're not really the flashiest team. They're not the most awesome team. They're not the most powerful team. They're more of the old school looking, even though they have these interactions with epic heroes and stuff, but they themselves aren't really epic, are they? And the general audiences have not come to support this movie. Look at it. So what's wrong here? IP, what I've been saying for the longest time, of Fantastic Four is low. It's very, very low. It's either that or it's something more sinister. And I say something more sinister because the sinister theory that I have is probably the most logical, because I've seen 3 Ant-Man movies come out and they all made money. I've seen a sequel to one of the worst movies in Captain Marvel come out and that one flopped, but the first one made money. I've seen multiple X-Men from Fox iterations that continue to make money. I've seen multiple Transformers iterations after Transformers got trashed that continued to make money. I've seen lots of Fast and the Furious franchise movies. Even though those movies stunk, they still made money. So what is going on? If you're not gonna go with the theory that I had that, oh, Fantastic Four suck, nobody likes them, they look old school and whack, there's no one to relate to, even Johnny Storm is a beta, so what's really going on? Well, let's dive into my sinister theory for a second. Ride with me on it. I decided to check into some of the other superhero movies that have come out. I'm looking at Deadpool and Wolverine last year. Look at those numbers. $1.33 billion. Look at this domestic. In the United States of America alone, it made $636 million. Deadpool and Wolverine has made more money in the United States of America than Superman will worldwide total. Let's look at the worldwide numbers again for Deadpool. Oh, another $701 million internationally. Well, if you look over here at China, if you want to take a look at China, got $60 million to the budget. Japan added, Australia added. Worldwide, it did a lot of money. So that's Deadpool and Wolverine, though. Like, Jody, man, you know, it's Deadpool's 3rd movie. Wolverine's back. It's X-Men. You know what I'm saying? People gonna show up for that. You're right. So then I thought to myself, what about Venom Let's Be Carnage? I mean, Last Dance. Remember Venom The Last Dance? That came out last year. All right, Venom The Last Dance. Look, worldwide, $478 million. That off garbage, mid-freaking trash movie still managed to squeeze 480 out. It only did $51 million opening weekend. It only brought in $139 million domestically. Look how the international carried this movie.
Yeah, it did. The
international audience carried Venom The Last Dance. And then if you look at this weekend to weekend, look at the drop. It went from coming out at 51 million, the next one, what's that, 32 million the second week? Then I said, wait, okay, this doesn't look good. I'm like, let me take a look at the last 2 years of Marvel and DC movies. I said, let's look at the last 2 years from 2023 to 2025 of superhero movies. And the results were kind of surprising to me. Here is the last 2 movies of the last 2 years. The last superhero movies of the last 2 years. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Chat, let's play this game together. Y'all let me know what you guys think about the movie when it pops up. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. What do you guys think? I think it's mid, trash even.
I thought it was trash.
I thought it was
Trash.
dog shit, bro.
Trash. Trash. Oh, chat's throwing trashes up. All right. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Trash.
I'm gonna say that was mid.
I loved it. I loved it.
Loved it, mid trash. We're polarized on this one. Guardians 3. This is the worst Guardians movie in my opinion. I think Guardians 1 and 2 are better. But it's still it's an okay movie. It's okay. The Rocket Raccoon stuff helped it a lot. The Flash.
Well, trash.
We're talking about general audiences now.
Yeah, trash.
We're talking about
general audience.
I should think about how the general audiences think about this movie.
Trash.
Trash. Flash, general audience, trash. All right, Blue Beetle, trash. Sauce, mid, weak, garbage. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
They loved it.
Mid, trash, sauce, bad, don't like. General didn't like that.
Oh, this is the second one that came out, right?
And the Lost Kingdom.
Okay, yeah. Trash.
Mid all around. I see you, Quagga. Mid all around. Okay, all right. That's just 2023. Take a look at 2024. Deadpool 3. Are we going to be honest yet?
I like Deadpool, though. I would say I liked it.
Okay, so this is not personally. I know I feel away.
Hey, but
general audience, people
they loved it.
Awesome.
Loved it, yeah.
Awesome.
It's the best.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. That's a W. That's a W. Captain America Brave New World.
Trash.
They hate it.
Trash. Mid. Sauce. Garbage. Whack. Captain America Brave New World is trash. They didn't like it. Thunderbolts.
They loved
Mid. mid,
They
Trash.
loved it.
mid,
Trash.
mid to decent to okay, mid to decent to okay. The people that saw it, that's a good word. No interest.
Yeah, are no interest.
Shout out to-
Mid,
shout out to- yeah.
decent, mid, Superman.
And people
They loved it.
and they love that shit.
They love
They
Superman.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they love Superman.
General audiences, hooray!
Yeah, general audience.
Hip hip hooray! Fantastic Four, the
And they
first
loved it.
step.
Mid.
And they loved it.
Mid.
They likey. They likey. Most of them, they likey. They likey. Okay? Now, if we're looking at these movies, 2023 was an absolute train wreck. Not a single great movie among the whole year. And you had 5 movies that came out in 2023. And nobody could say that they loved it. The general audiences loved it, beloved.
Yeah.
Even the best movie, it seems to be Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Guardians 3 is the best movie of 2023. Woo! That was a problem for audiences.
Rocket story.
Then 2024 comes around and they said, freak Thunderbolts. I'm not watching that. Thunderbolts had issues. Captain America Brave New World. That also flopped. They said, I'm not watching that.
Anthony Mackie.
And they said they didn't like it. They didn't like Captain America. They didn't really like Thunderbolts. So we're talking about a whole year of 2023. And the beginning of 2024 is just more of the same. People are like, nope, that shit was mid.
I'm getting tired of this shit.
Superman comes out and people are like, DC, yes, DC rises, baby.
Finally.
Oh, they're
I
like,
can eat.
yeah,
We can
this,
eat now.
This
Yes.
is the MCU that I'm used to. That's MCU, baby. Yeah. General audience is eating that bad boy up. And then Fantastic Four comes out 2 weeks later and people liked it, the ones who saw it, but the box office is struggling.
Yeah.
And even though people like Superman, the box office is struggling for Superman too. If we're looking at 2025, the box office has been struggling all of the movies this year. Not a single success story.
Yes, it is.
From any of these superhero movies.
Oh, Superman.
Yes,
Facts.
Thunderbolts,
That's right.
unsuccessful. No success story with Thunderbolts, no success story with Captain America 4, no success story so far with Superman. And Superman, it looks like Superman's gonna land sub 600 million. That's not a success story. No success story with Fantastic Four. What does that say to me? That tells me, and this is the sinister plot of it all, it tells me that something that I didn't want to believe for the last couple of years is that superhero fatigue is setting in.
Yeah, it is.
People getting tired of it.
It is.
We have a much bigger problem on our hands, guys. We're in trouble. Now, I understand. Avengers Doomsday is going to come out and it's going to do over $1 billion. That's a tentpole movie. That's going to do great, right? I don't think Avengers Doomsday is going to do what Avengers Endgame did.
Fact.
Or what Avengers Infinity War did.
That's what.
As long as it makes $1 billion, it's good, but it'll still be bad. They need to do better, but it'll do a low.
Here's what I mean
billion.
when I talked about underperformance, because I used this against BVS for the longest time, and I still do. BVS came out at $879 million. That's a success. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
but it's an underperformance for what
Yeah,
their
Should be
expectations
making
were.
more.
Yeah,
Should be
yeah,
making
yeah.
way more. than
BVS
that,
should have
yeah.
made
like
well
$1 billion.
over $1
Should have
billion.
made $1 billion.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if Avengers Doomsday makes 1.3 billion, that is a success, but it is also an underperformance.
Yeah.
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 Because at 1.3, you're the worst box office Avengers movie.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the same. It's the same
Yeah.
as DC. DC should be making $1 billion, just like the last. Well, not the last, but the first Joker movie or freaking.
I'll be
Aquaman,
honest.
or
I'll
Aquaman.
say this: if Avengers Doomsday doesn't make 1.6, underperforming,
Yeah.
because Avengers
Yeah, I
made
agree.
1.5, and that was in 2012, where the money and the freaking inflation was different. 1.5 billion dollars today. Let's go find that out right now. 1.5 in 2012 to 2025. Ugh. I don't even think I could do billions here.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't even think I could go to billions. Let me see.
Yeah, it's only.
2012, 1. All right, 1.5 billion from January to now. Let's see.
Try again.
Yeah, I can't do it. So let's do 1 billion. Okay, $1 billion in 2012 is 1.3 in 2025. That is a $300 million difference. Now, cut 329 and a half, and that's your 0.5, which is going to be what, 170, 185? So what, 150, 165. So 165 on top of the 329, which will put you at about $500 million. So about $500 million. About $500 million is the difference between 1.5 billion in 2012 to 1.5 billion in 2025. So that means if Avengers came out this year, it would have made almost $2 billion. Yes, that's a
solid.
lot.
That's solid.
So I'm being nice by saying if Doomsday makes 1.5, 1.6, it's an underperformance. So if Doomsday don't make the 1.5, 1.6, we got problems.
Yeah.
I feel like this too, man. Like, not to go political, that China, like, China was another hitter for us too, bro. When it comes to over international.
No, we can't blame. We're not blaming
It's
the
other
box
countries
office
and
on
stuff
China.
like
No,
that. Yeah,
China
we
does
can't
not
do that.
dictate
Yeah.
success
Yeah,
stories
it
for
does.
these
Yeah.
movies. No,
And
China
plus it's
helps.
up in
Yeah,
other
that's what I'm
countries,
saying.
too.
It helps
China
too
helps.
with the
Yeah, that's a
others
bad
as well.
argument. Overall, I believe that there is some type of form of superhero fatigue. I believe that the streaming services have really put a large dent up in the superhero reputation, is the streamings and stuff like that, and just putting out a bunch of content, just oversaturating your services with superhero content. It really starts to get as if that it's a load full, and like people are just not, it's everywhere, man. And we got freaking Invincible and stuff like that.
The Boys.
Like, it's like in The Boys and all that, people, and they want a piece of the pie.
Gen
Hey, but when
Z.
it comes to
Yeah.
the superhero genre, so superhero, it doesn't have that spark anymore. It doesn't have that meaning of superhero anymore as it did up in the mid early 2000s as it did. It kind of and the cast aren't as strong as it used to be, so it cannot run that rate. So in the superhero genre is it's like $1 billion dollar film is hard to come by now. I think it's impossible at this point. I mean, if you ain't no big name, if you ain't no big superhero name, you not about to get close to $1 billion. Now, if you got a household name, you can get close to it or like at the mid-range mark of $1 billion, but it'll be a lot harder. Like, I feel bad for these like D-ranked heroes and these C-list heroes. They not about to make a big dent up in the box office. That's a fact. Hey, but where we at now, I think that it's a lot harder, man. It's a lot harder now. Hey, because superheroes are everywhere, man. They everywhere, man. Image have their own shows now. It's just too much, and the casual fans, and they don't care. I don't think that the casual goers, and they don't care. It's just the hardcore superhero fans who read comic books, who play the game, they want to watch it. But to the casuals, hey, like my dad and my dad or the hood people, the hood friends, they don't care about the superhero stuff anymore as they did up in the mid 2000s.
Why don't they care?
Hey, because it's too much. It already did. It overstayed its welcome. It overstayed its welcome.
I don't think that's it. We have superhero fatigue. It exists. I believe it. It's sinister. It's the dire, because people don't want to be, oh, Fantastic Four, you suck. Nah, they'll watch Ant-Man. I believe it is fatigue. And the question we need to ask ourselves is, why do we have the fatigue? So then we could cure it. You know, what ails you, so you could go to the doctor and get the medicine.
Too many
There
goddamn
is
superhero
medicine
movies
for
coming
this.
out. There's too many superheroes coming out 24/7. Every time you turn around, one movie come out. All right, here come another movie. Here come another one. It's like they don't even take time to take a break. It's like we used to have action movies and stuff like that, and we'll have an action movie or drama movie. We don't even have that no more. We got everything we got now is more bullshit. And it's like with the superheroes, you see, as you said, Fantastic
So you're
Four,
saying it's too
another
many
that.
superhero movies just coming out?
Yeah, it's
just
too
a
many-
floodgate.
it's-
That's what
it's
you're
too
saying.
many-
You agree with it, right?
Me, I primarily blame Disney. I blame them because it's their fault. Because of the superhero content. It's been like 4 films in a year. I'm like, what's going on? 4 movies in a year or 3 movies a year? Like, it's like, tone it down. They make it 2 up in the summer, and then at the fall it's a film. It's just too much now.
You don't got
It's
people being
too much.
surprised. They're not surprised anymore. Like this movie coming out. Next thing you know, we get a sighting on a freaking Kevin Feige or somebody coming out, or anybody coming out talking about this new hero movie coming out, superhero movie coming out. There's the articles and all this shit or whatever. It's like, at least give it a break. Like, give people that time to be like, all right, wait a minute, wait a while. You know, this movie finna come out soon. Blah blah blah. Next thing you know, boom, hit it. People shocked. Oh my God, it's coming out. Not more like, all right, this the next shit that's coming out. You're gonna have like a plan. This coming out next. That's coming out like the phases. Everybody know what phase, what movie's coming out soon. Oh, this movie be out that. This movie will be out that. This movie will be out that. Like, there's no more wild and shocking anymore. That, oh shit, it's like you already know what's coming.
So, and we can blame quality as in the quality of film, and we can blame in the fatigue of the superhero film. I just think that these superhero films are not it anymore, and then they're not it, and people want something new, something a new trend, and that people want to latch on to. And because if that you think that this year was bad, wait until next year, dog. Wait until next year. It's about to get worse, I think.
The chat thinks Spider-Man's gonna make $1 billion.
I would say 800. I don't think $1 billion. It might do like 700, 800.
I think
it won't do $1 billion.
I think
don't
another,
think it's gonna do
I
$1
think
billion.
another
I
thing
say
too,
800, 700 max.
I think another thing too is that
I agree.
People finance is not as good as it was from back then as well too. It's hard to certain jobs, certain places. You know, money is not like it used to be anymore. You know, people are struggling hard as fuck to make money, and that's a problem right there. You know,
Look at all these excuses you guys are coming up with. You guys are so far off.
No, I think
These are
that
way in left field.
I think that the entertainment too, it isn't there anymore for film. And the entertainment, it isn't there. It's been a lot
I
of.
think it's the finance.
All right, that's enough. I've heard enough. So
yeah.
yeah, no guys, it's not that. It's not too many movies. The idea that too much of a good thing is a bad thing is crazy to me. It's not logical, and that's not real. Give me good food all the, give me a pretty girlfriend all the time. I'm tired of this pretty girl. I've had you too long. Nah, guys, the problem is that the movies that we're getting are not good enough.
That's not
the
true.
movies that we're getting are not good enough. 2023 was full of garbage. The audience went through all of that and they said, I get me again with the next one. So when a movie does come out that was decent this year, they skipped on it because of what they happened last year. If you show bad movies and people don't want to go to the movies and walk out sad or mad or angry. They don't want to feel like they got robbed. And too many times in the last 5 years, I just went back 2 years, guys. Audiences have been feeling this way for much longer than 2 years. They go in a movie, they come out, they go in excited, they come out sad. And when you go and pay all that money to go to the movies, take your family or your friends or yourself or your date, and then when you watch a bad movie, it ruins your day almost. It ruins your day. Hopefully you ain't got much to do after the movie because that's sully. It's like you get in a bad mood and people don't want to get in bad mood. That's why they go to the movie. Movies are supposed to be like theme park attractions to make you excited and give me something, entertain me. When movies stop doing that, and that's exactly what the superhero movies have done. They've generally stopped entertaining. They've stopped having captivating writing. They threw agenda at us. They threw all these innuendos that we have no interest in at the sake of the heroes that we come to pay to go see. And when people feel like they get took for their money, they're like, nah, I'm good on you. And then they choose not to spend the money the next time. So in 2025, with all this stuff happening about, as soon as that black man opened up his mouth, start talking about black men in America and Captain America means this, the American dream is dead, attack on masculine. As soon as he said all that stuff, people were already lined up to not watch them. All of the politics and the agendas behind a lot of these movies, they're turned off. Just give me the superhero, shut your mouth. I don't care what your politics are, what you think. And I agree. Even though I agreed with some of the things that Anthony Mackie said, I said he was stupid for saying it. Because you're Captain America. You can't talk like that. You are representing something bigger than you. Hell, you represent something bigger than black people. You're representing the country of all the people. So people didn't go show up for that. Thunderbolts came out and it was like kind of decent. Like it was good. It was okay. And it was like a MCU movie of the past. No one went to go see that. Who the freak are the Thunderbolts with this Black Widow chick over here?
Yeah, exactly.
You got this dude from Disney Plus. Who the freak?
Fuck is Century?
I'm not. What?
Yeah, agree.
I'm not watching this.
Who the heck are them? Hey, you need to usher him in properly.
People's antennas are up.
I agree.
They're like, that looks like an agenda movie. I'm not about to watch that. That looks trash.
Yeah, they did a bad job.
And then Fantastic Four rolls along, catches a bullet. Superman comes along, catches a bullet. All of the super movies that came out this year caught bullets, bro. Now, I told you that the ice was a factor with box office, and I still think it is. I think that the fact that people are scared to come outside because of the riots happening had a small effect on the movie. But what's bigger than that is the fact that you keep making bad mid movies, people will end up leaving you. And the thing about this is it takes time. It takes time before you can see the effects. Like Jerome Powell with the Fed lowering the Fed interest rate, which he's about to do. Just real quick about business. There was a meeting for the Fed to lower the interest rates, right? And the Fed chose not to lower the interest rates because Jerome Powell says, oh, jobs are strong. 3 days later, the jobs report came out and they underestimated the jobs by hundreds of thousands of jobs. So now the labor market is trash. And now that motherfucker Jerome Powell should have lowered the interest rate a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because things that are happening in the country now are some of the ramifications that happened last year or even 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It presents themselves in the issue. Yeah.
Right. Tariffs that happened 3 months ago are about to start hitting us now. So like when it comes to these superhero movies,
and the switch, and the prices are going up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the movies we watched last year, how did this bad movie make some? How many times times did we see a bad movie that did well in the box office? A bunch of MCU, and that's why you're right about blaming Disney X-Files, because they're the #1 perpetrators of this shit.
I'm glad you said Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel should not. The first time it came out, that was a bad movie. That movie should not made $1 billion.
Captain Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Wakanda Forever, Thor: Love and Trash, The Marvels,
Ragnarok.
A lot of movies have contributed to the downfall of the superhero genre that is happening right now. Those movies of the past are affecting the box office of Fantastic Four right now.
True.
People are finally waking up. I couldn't understand after. Look at the international box office, bro. Look. We did it with Venom. Let's go back to Venom. How the hell did Venom: The Last Dance still make $500 million? Look at the internationals. They're behind. They're behind. America has seen what the Venom franchise is, and we threw it in the trash can. We threw it in the trash. America, we are the trendsetters. The internationals take time. If they're behind us by like 6 months or a year or two, we have given up on Venom. The internationals still think it's good. Oh, they don't like it? Oh, okay. Venom's bad? Oh, how did, excuse me, how does 2 back-to-back Transformers Fallen Night, the last night, Transformers Age of Extinction, The Rise of the Beast, how are you releasing all these Transformers movies that are not good? These are bad Transformers movies, but they still making $1 billion. Go to the international. Domestically?
Yeah.
400 million. Internationally, 600 million, 800 million. I get it. Now Transformers can't make a buck.
It can't.
It took time. People needed to watch a lot of bad Transformers to the point where they were like, oh, they're
tired of this shit.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Everybody was
it's not right away.
Everybody was capping about that Transformers 1 anime movie. Oh, this is it. That movie tanked.
Correct.
I like that.
It works the opposite way, guys. When Batman came out, Batman Begins in 2005, it only made $300 million.
Word? I thought.
The Dark Knight, billion.
Yeah.
Rises, even more than The Dark Knight.
A word?
Yes. Dark Knight, people don't know that The Dark Knight Rises made more money than The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I know that.
That's crazy.
That's how franchises work. You have to show the audience you're good. They come for the sequel, and by the trilogy, it really doesn't matter if you're good or not.
Yeah.
You got the money.
Because you got to
because you put because the audience already believes in your product.
That's how
and then
works.
It'll take another 2 movies of bad movies before they leave your product.
So they see,
but
like,
those 2 movies that come out after will still make the money because they still believe in the product. So that's what's been happening, guys. That's what's going on here. We are paying as superhero fans in 2025 for the mistakes made in 2021, 2, 3, and 4.
Damn.
And these mistakes will not be fixed next year, like you said.
Yeah, it won't.
Supergirl's not gonna do great. Spider-Man, people are
do great.
Spider-Man, I don't think Spider-Man's making $1 billion.
It ain't. Me, I said it first. Spider-Man is not making $1 billion. It's not. It'll be 800 max. 800.
You said it first. I said it on Twitter a few days ago when someone said I'm crazy.
Yeah, it ain't making no billion.
You know what they said? You know what they said to defend it? The last 2 Spider-Man movies did. He said Far From Home and No Way Home both made $1 billion. So why won't this one? Well, No Way Home made $1 billion because of 3 Spider-Man in it.
Yeah.
Far From Home did it because guess what? Your Spider-Man and the MCU was still beloved.
Yeah.
Far From Home came out in 2019, Hemi.
Yeah.
2019 was right after Endgame. Was it Spider-Man right after Endgame?
Yeah.
Spider-Man Far From Home followed Endgame, right?
Right after.
What was right before Endgame? Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
And what Captain Marvel make?
$1 billion.
What came out right after Endgame?
After Endgame, Spider-Man.
And what Spider-Man make?
$1 billion.
Okay, so here we have the formula. Right before Endgame, Feige put Captain Marvel, got it $1 billion. Right after Endgame, Feige put Spider-Man, got it $1 billion. No Way Home did $1 billion for obvious reasons. There's nothing stopping that movie. You got Toby, baby. Give my money. Take my money. It's yours. And then when we see the next $1 billion film, that was the last one, Deadpool Wolverine. Tentpole movie. That's basically an Avengers for X-Men. So guys, this is what I'm thinking is happening. We have superhero fatigue, but this is interminable. We could cure this, and the only way to cure it is by making good movies. You have to make good movies again, and you got to make them consecutively. Gone are the days back in 2018 where we watch one good MC movie, mid, a good one, mid, a good one. We need hitters. Consecutive
stories.
Hitters. So the people are going in the theater like, oh, that was pretty good. Going back for another. Hey, you need to
the word of mouth.
Money.
Word of mouth. Yeah.
So 2026, Supergirl has to be good. It's gonna hurt in the box office. We got to go through the growing pains.
That dumbass dog in there, it's gonna be a problem.
We're not done with the growing pains.
Yeah, we're not.
2026 is gonna be growing pains. So Supergirl's gonna make probably $100 million less than I thought it would. Spider-Man's not gonna make $1 billion.
Not gonna make.
Or if it does, then the marketing has to be fantastic. Spider-Man could make $1 billion.
I say 800.
I'm around 800. I'm with you around there. Spider-Man can make that if they show Endgame Doomsday type of stuff.
But the thing is,
if they do that,
they got the Punisher and they got the Hulk, so it's a possibility.
Right.
But me, 800. I'm just
not enough. Punisher and Hulk are not enough, dog. They showed Red Hulk and Captain America, made no difference.
And that shit was fire. fire.
but the story-
And that shit was fire.
Yes, it was
that
fire.
shit, hey, the Red Hulk
No.
was clean as
No.
fuck, bro.
So guys,
Yeah.
guys, chat. I want y'all to ride with me on this one. Let me read this donation that came through real quick. Big Low, $10. Thank you,
Big
bro.
Low, what's good, Big
He
Low?
says the problem is that people rather go see multiverse slop than an actual good movie, even outside the superhero genre. They go see the mediocre shit now. I
not
understand
true.
what you're saying, but that's not really true.
Yeah, bro, that
They
is
are
true.
going to see the mediocre shit, not thinking it's mediocre before they see it. They
Right.
see it, they like, God dang.
Now they know it's mediocre.
Now they know.
Yeah.
And that's the.
And it's like, I'm not about to waste my time with this shit. Yeah.
Correct. So I got Spider-Man 800. So next year we're gonna see some more underperformances, growing pain, because you gotta get it. It starts with what Doomsday does now. Supergirl and Spider-Man, they have to be good. Those movies have to be good and convince us we're wrong. There's
back,
a change.
We're back at it.
Yes.
We're back at it again.
So
Let's
please,
check that
I am
box.
rooting. No more of this. I'm rooting for Supergirl and I'm rooting for Spider-Man to be great film because I need you guys to be. 2026, you guys are like the savior year for the whole genre.
Hey, neck to neck.
Y'all need to be good. We need to move forward. So 2026, Doomsday, the end of the year is gonna come out. Doomsday is gonna do what it does.
Yeah.
It's what comes out after Doomsday that
Yeah,
matters.
it's critical. Hey,
What-
that's a vital moment. I agree, hey, because X-Men, it won't be good. I don't think X-Men about to be good.
Whoa, you can't do that.
Oh,
Not-
I'm sorry,
it's dead.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You just say the genre. Bro, if X-Men's not good, superhero genre tank.
First of all, people got.
You can't say that.
the
What are you
Russo-
doing?
The Russo brothers have credit
saying.
from
See what you're
Civil
doing. You
War.
have the mindset of the past, right? You're not wrong for saying that, but you need to be hopeful, bro. We need to know the Russos are here to change things, bro.
Yeah.
They've seen that the MCU been sucking for 5 years.
And then I heard,
And
they're
they're
about
not
to get a
gonna go
young
with that
cast. I
bullshit.
heard that they're about to get a young cast.
They need
And
to
we
be
some-
young.
Yeah.
No,
And we need some well-known names. They need
No.
to be adult,
No.
hey,
No.
but they need
No.
to be known names.
No.
Every time we get well known name, that fucking mask come on.
Bro,
Nah.
Robert Downey Jr. effect. The reason why Chris Evans is no longer Captain America because he's older. You cast somebody 24, and now we
younger.
got a Captain America for the next 15 years.
Or younger,
Don't cast
yeah.
nobody that's 30 or 35.
Yeah.
We need some kids, homie.
Hey,
you need to get
a
a
19-year-old
no-name.
or some shit,
I
bro.
need a Cyclops that's under 25 or under.
Big.
I need the X-Men to be 25 and younger, homie, or look like they 25.
And we never
and
know
really
who they
be
are. New actor.
no name mother freakers, bro.
Yeah.
And then the character makes them who they are.
They develop,
Chris
the
Evans.
development.
Chris Evans had some really good roles. He was Johnny Storm. He was this. He was in The Losers. But he didn't have that identity in Hollywood
Yeah, he
until
didn't.
Captain America.
Cap, yeah.
Now he's that. He made that character. The character made him. The character made Chris Evans. Same thing with X-Men. The character should make these actors.
Yes.
The character should make Jean. Should make Magneto. Should make Professor X. Should make this Storm. I don't want you to. Don't pick no black woman that is popular already. Get somebody off the street. I don't care what country they come from at this point. We need to bring in the big guns, bro.
Hey, make Xavier and Magneto black, bro. That's what we need right here, bro. For real. I understand y'all could try to go with the lifestyle, or, the past shit, and I'm always talking about it's not from the comic books, but hey, bro, that's Malcolm X and that's Martin Luther King. Let's make that happen, bro. Let's really.
Yeah, I
make that
just
happen.
hope X-Men is good because it's the same person who I did in the
Said fuck,
Thunderbolts,
though.
and I don't think that he about to get
He's
it
gonna
right.
do a good job.
I don't think he will.
He did a good team up move.
He copied off of the old Avengers formula. I see what he did, but the thing is,
Old is good.
the thing is,
That's
X-Men. What type of formula are you about to use? Hey, but racism. He's Caucasian. He never experienced any type of racism. He'll have to pull.
He's the director, not the writer.
And you're right, but like
That's
I
what
don't
you got
think
the
he'll-
writer. You gotta
I
get
think
a-
he write and direct. I'm not sure.
you got to get a quality writer for the
But
X-Men.